Turn left onto Kissow Drive. At the stop sign, turn left onto Beecham Drive. Then take the first left on Flourish Road.
Hey everybody, taking a different way to Monroeville Mall from this hotel I'm at this trip. Didn't do it yesterday. I was actually enjoying a little YouTube comedy bit on the way instead of doing a stream for once. Keep me laughing on the road.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Flourish Road.
But yeah, I noticed yesterday it took me down this really interesting road without using some of the major roads, but still quite fast. I ended up going the back side. Instead of taking 376 directly, it kind of goes around to the Mount Washington side.
At the light, turn right onto Steubenville Pike.
Oh, now it's telling me to go this way this time. All right. Last time it took me a different way. Well, let's see. Maybe this is the better way this time. I'll trust the GPS. I'll go out and do another run, I guess.
Use the right lane to keep right to merge onto I-79 south toward Washington.
Yeah. I will, I guess tomorrow I'll force it to go the other way. I thought it was going to take me that way. That's weird. 2 days in a row, it took me that other way. Now it's taking me this way. What are you going to do? GPS, automatic craziness. Let me just adjust this. So heading off to the mall, but first we'll stop at hotel. We're going to carpool from the hotel to the couple Tales from the Dark Side locations, which I've never been to. And as a huge fan of that growing up in the 80s, I think it'll be excellent. So see how this goes. I can see the highway from my window, so there's definitely no traffic this early, at least not much. So this way should be just fine. Somebody took that sign out back there.
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
Anyway, so like I said, I'll take the other back way next time. It's kind of fun. It went by
In 1.8 miles.
names. It's in Vermonti Brothers, like 5 blocks from where I'm staying down that road. It's kind of cool. So if I don't get to go to one in town, I'll go to that one. Give it a sandwich. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to dark side locations, which should be fun. It's the special covered bridge, or semi-covered bridge, I forgot. And the kind of roadway with a certain fence line and trees and stuff. So that should be interesting. I think it's about an hour drive from our gathering point. So nice little road trip with the gang. And I'll get some shots on the way. I'm not driving, I'm just carpooling. So I'll have a free hand. I can just gimbal it out the window here and there. I'm not documenting the whole thing, but just
Stay in the second lane from right.
We're going to the Pittsburgh exit.
Use the right lane to take exit 59A to merge onto I-376 toward Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Take the exit.
I'm still trying to wake up. We had a late night at the Return of the Living Dead screening and the after party, and had a good old time. And then I was really hungry after that because they didn't have the usual pizza and stuff I expected them to have, which is fine, you know. Free drinks and chips and stuff. That's all right. But I was still a little bit hungry, so I went to Sheetz and got a snack. And then I had to stay up. I got a little bit of traffic here. A bit of traffic. Who's gonna let me in? No one's gonna let me in, right? Because you guys are douchebags. Thank you. So this slows me down a bit, but according to GPS, I still have time. I'll not be late.
In 6.2 miles. Keep right onto I-376 east toward Monroeville.
But yeah, so I didn't get to bed till real late. Just I ate, then I was reading some stuff, preparing my phone for today, backing up the data because it always gets full from all the videos. I shoot locally, and oh, I got some smudges on the window there. Shit, I should wipe some of that off. The defroster is not doing the best job here. The window defroster. So if I can take some of that out real quick. That's a little better. So yeah, I ended up going to bed pretty late, and then got up early for this, obviously. So, but you know, part of the fun of road trips is you go out and have fun, you get tired, you catch up on sleep later. Plenty of time to sleep later. Not plenty of time to see this stuff if you're lounging around too much. And I already did some lounging around the first day after I woke up. Got a late start for the night 90 cemetery. So it was a good day, but it was a short day. So I made sure to get up a little earlier yesterday so I could take care of some stuff. And still slept in a little bit, but so tonight it's not that big of a deal, or this morning it's not that big of a deal. I stayed up late last night. So I got the nice fall color around here, of course. I've already shown that before. Another nice thing about coming this time of year, if you come a little bit later, as long as the weather's consistent, they'll have snow. Because apparently, who was it? Joe Shelby was telling me yesterday about snow outside the mall when they're doing a lot of their shots. And I think right outside the Fort Pitt Boulevard building with the SWAT stuff, there was some snow outside as well. It was mostly kept out of shot from what I remember. And then since it was wintertime when they shot all those external zombie shots at the mall, some days it wouldn't be quite as cold, and other days it would be extremely cold. And so if you came dressed as a kind of a sexy zombie in like shorts and bikini or whatever like that, or that poor guy in the swim trunks, the fat guy who falls in the fountain at the end, you had to be, you know, continuity. You got to show up the same every day. So if you didn't wear enough clothes, because you pretty much came as you were back then, they wanted people from all walks of life. They weren't really dressing everybody. It's mostly just whatever you brought, you wore. Some people like froze their butts off because they had to keep the continuity. This may get better. Getting a bad angle on this. It's good enough, I guess. Anyway, kind of funny. That's, you're shooting the winter. This is the kind of stuff you got to deal with. Zombies aren't all going to be wearing parkas or windbreakers or whatever to fight off the cold and the wind. So some people had to suffer for the art. So we're not quite doing that on this trip. Not that cold and no snow. So, but it did get down to 40 degrees last night. That's pretty chilly. Doesn't usually get that low in my area of California. There've been some freak cold snaps over the last
In 2
year.
miles, keep right.
We even had some weird weather in spring and summer where it got really cold. The weather's all screwed up these days. So 40 isn't terrible. Certainly not, you know, it's not technically below freezing or even at freezing. And unlike some of the northern states in the winter, it's not below zero, which is really bad. Unless you're into that kind of thing. Some people, I do like the cold weather, but you got to be prepared, dressed for it. You got to do your best not to get too chilled. You don't want to get hypothermia or your body go through some kind of stress, and now your body's your immune system is weakened potentially, and then you might get sick. It's not guaranteed. It's kind of a wives' tale. You get sick just from going out in the cold all the time. But certainly, if your body is not optimally running, optimum health, optimum function, every other system's going to suffer. Your immune system definitely got to do what you can to deal with all that. Let me see if I can fix this without screwing up my bracket, because I'm always worried about the stupid suction cup. There we go, I fixed it there. Got a better view of the tunnel. For some reason, this mount works great on my windshield. This windshield, I think, has a slight curvature than mine, compared to mine. So every time I grab the pivot and don't support the base, damn suction cup pops off. Mine, you can just pound on it, it won't pop off. Same exact mount. So, very strange. And it's not even cold weather. It was doing it when it was warmer the other day. So, be very careful when I adjust this thing. But it's so much better than the one I had to improvise last time, where
use the right 2 lanes to
it was a more flexible arm, and under the weight. I think it was one I used last year, not in June, but last year. Bridge time, here we go. Bridge time in downtown. This is the Fort Duquesne Bridge. Saw
keep
this
right.
The footage I still haven't uploaded, the Fort Pitt Boulevard rooftop, as I did a little pan from the top of the area. This bridge is on
In about 10 miles.
as I pan to the right. And then a lot of the bridges up here named after the roads. That's the Fort Duquesne Bridge. Coming up is the Fort Pitt Bridge, right by Romero's old office, which is actually coming up on the left here. There's a little cluster of buildings. Past that big brick wall there on the left, there's a little cluster of buildings, and then there's the bigger brick wall to the right of that cluster. And that last building is 247 Fort Pitt. There we go. I'm just driving past it right now. This highway goes far enough away that you can't see it as you pass it, so you have to basically go on the street parallel to this, which is Fort Pitt Boulevard. And you got railroad bridges here. I had a nice display at the airport last time I left. Had some time to kill before I left, and I walked around and I took pictures of all the bridge names and pictures and locations. It's a really nice display they had at the airport. I don't know if it's there this time, but it was there back in June. And so I basically got to know the names of all the bridges. I have a lot. Even the railroad bridges had names. And I didn't get a chance to write them all down for this trip. I just remember those two back there, Fort Duquesne and the Fort Pitt. Those are the ones I end up driving on the most. So now we got the little stroll over to Monroeville. It's making pretty good time here. I'm gonna put my watch on so I don't know the exact time. But, oh wait, no, it's on the car. Yeah, I still got 16 minutes to get there. It's more than enough time. Gotta remember to turn and stay in the 2 lanes here, because there are a lot of forced exits, and this road is primarily 2 lanes a lot of the way. So when you see a 3rd lane, it's usually gonna disappear shortly till you get to the bigger parts of the highway. There's some nice contrails up there, or as some wackos call them, chemtrails. They're trying to poison us all. Yeah, I got most of the smudges. There's still some damn smudges here. Oh, I hit the damn wipers. I think that's most of them. That's the ones I can take care of on the inside. So now I go back to 3 lanes, but I think shortly it goes back down to 2 lanes. Another forced exit. This Toyota Prius is pretty good little car. It's supposedly the same one Will has. It's exactly the same model, same color, everything. It's hilarious. Just a coincidence. But it drives well, and it's got some power, and it's very efficient. I've been driving quite a bit since I got it, and I still have over 300 miles left on the countdown between gas and electric. That's pretty cool. Much better than I had last time. The RAV4 hybrid I got last time was also pretty good, but it wasn't that good. It's a little heavier, chews up a little more gas. So I was probably getting maybe between 20 and 50 miles per gallon less